Hello and welcome to Wisdom for Seeker of Truth. Today's video on the dark side of realistic thinking. How it's holding you back and what to do about it. While the ability to think realistically is often considered a valuable skill, it can also have a darker side that we tend to overlook. In this video, we will explore the limitations and negative effects of overly realistic thinking and how it can hold us back from achieving our goals. But don't worry, we will also provide practical tips and strategies to help you overcome these limitations and cultivate a more balanced approach to thinking. So, whether you're struggling with limiting beliefs, a fear of failure, or a lack of creativity, this video is for you. Let's dive in. What is realistic thinking? Realistic thinking is the ability to evaluate situations objectively and consider the possible outcomes of actions. It involves taking into account both positive and negative aspects of a situation and making decisions based on those evaluations. For example, if someone is considering whether to take a new job offer, realistic thinking would involve considering the pros and cons of the new job, such as salary, work-life balance, and potential for growth. The dark side of realistic thinking. While realistic thinking can be a valuable skill, it can also become problematic when it becomes too rigid. This is known as the dark side of realistic thinking. Here are some examples of how it can manifest. Number 1. Fear of failure. When realistic thinking becomes too rigid, individuals may become overly focused on the potential negative outcomes of their actions. This can lead to a fear of failure that prevents them from taking risks and pursuing their goals. Number 2. Limited thinking. When individuals are too focused on what is realistic, they may limit their thinking to what they believe is possible. This can prevent them from exploring new ideas and possibilities. Number 3. Lack of creativity. Similarly, rigid realistic thinking can also limit creativity. When individuals are too focused on what is practical and realistic, they may not consider more imaginative or unconventional approaches to problem solving. Number 4. Pessimism. Overly realistic thinking can also lead to pessimism. If individuals focus solely on the negative aspects of a situation, they may feel discouraged and hopeless. Number 5. Stagnation. Finally, the dark side of realistic thinking can also lead to stagnation. If individuals are too focused on what is currently realistic, they may not be able to adapt to changing circumstances and may become stuck in their current situation. Impact of the dark side of realistic thinking. The dark side of realistic thinking can have a significant impact on an individual's life. Here are some examples of how it can hold individuals back. Impact number 1. Missed opportunities. When individuals are overly focused on what is realistic, they may miss out on opportunities that could have been beneficial for them. Impact number 2. Limited growth. Similarly, rigid realistic thinking can also limit growth. If individuals are too focused on what is currently realistic, they may not be able to pursue their full potential and may miss out on opportunities for personal and professional growth. Impact number 3. Decreased motivation. When individuals are too focused on the negative aspects of a situation, they may become demotivated and lose sight of their goals. Impact number 4. Increased anxiety. Overly realistic thinking can also lead to increased anxiety. If individuals are constantly focused on the potential negative outcomes of their actions, they may become anxious and stressed. Impact number 5. Lack of fulfillment. Finally, the dark side of realistic thinking can lead to a lack of fulfillment. If individuals are not pursuing their full potential, they may not feel fulfilled in their personal or professional lives. What to do about the dark side of realistic thinking? Tips number 1. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Challenge your limiting beliefs by questioning their validity. Ask yourself if they are really true or if they are just assumptions you have made. Once you have identified your limiting beliefs, replace them with positive affirmations that support your goals. Tips number 2. Embrace failure. Embrace failure by seeing it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Recognize that failure is not a reflection of your worth or ability. Use failure as a tool to improve your skills and knowledge. Tips number 3. Foster creativity. Foster creativity by embracing new ideas and taking risks. Challenge yourself to think outside the box and explore new ways of doing things. Allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. Tips number 4. Cultivate a positive outlook. Cultivate a positive outlook by focusing on the positive aspects of a situation. Practice gratitude by acknowledging what you have rather than what you don't have. Surround yourself with positive people who support your goals and aspirations. Tips number 5. Develop a clear vision. Develop a clear vision of what you want to achieve by setting long-term goals. Break these goals down into smaller, achievable steps that you can work on every day. Create a vision board or a written plan to guide you through. Thank you for watching this video on the dark side of realistic thinking and how it can hold you back. We hope you have gained insights into the limiting beliefs, fear of failure, lack of creativity, negative outlook, and lack of vision associated with overly realistic thinking. Remember, it's important to challenge your limiting beliefs, embrace failure, foster creativity, cultivate a positive outlook, and develop a clear vision to achieve your goals. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable content on personal growth and development. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you in the next video. Subscribe to